Have you found that you are just seen as one of the masses? People just don't know how to differentiate you and why they ought to go with your accounting firm compared to somebody else's. This is Lauren Fogelman with Business Success Solution, and we're talking today about beyond accounting, starting to look at identifying a niche and packaging your services. Now, in the beginning, you probably started out with basic bookkeeping, tax prep, compliance services, because that was a way to be able to start attracting some clients and really getting affirmation that this was a great direction for you to start going in. It gave you some confidence, it gave you some cash flow, and that was a way that most firm owners get started. But as time went on, maybe you got requests from clients, or you saw somebody doing something else and you started to expand your services and what you offer. But the bottom line is you still remained competitive, and it didn't really help to increase your value as much as you would have liked it to. So what I want to talk about is why having a niche and packaging your services is the solution that lets you go beyond compliance and really start to rise above the competition. And that is really because so many clients, the really quality clients, want more than just that accounting piece from you, the compliance piece of accounting, bookkeeping, tax services. They want guidance that is tailored to their specific needs. And the more that you understand what it is that they're going through, their experience, you can step into their shoes and they really get a sense that you get them. That has so much more value than just the work that you're doing. So let's start to talk about how to first uncover a niche, because it might be confusing in the beginning. It wasn't something that comes easily to most firm owners. And some of the things that you might want to start looking at is your existing client base. Are these the right clients for where you want to go? Maybe they were great for when you first got started, but are they the right clients for where you want to go? Or is there maybe a segment of them that really stand out, and those are the people that you enjoy working with most? So look at your existing client base. And then the other part is you want to look at your own skill set and that of your team members. Is there something that your particular firm shines on? And the next thing is, think about what interests you. What is it that you just geek out over? You could do all day, every day, and that's the thing that you love doing most. So those are some of the things to think about as you're starting to uncover a niche. Look at your clients. Who is it that you enjoy working with most? The next thing is look at the skill set for you as well as your team. And then the third thing is, what is it that you guys geek out over and enjoy doing and would love to do all day, every day? So this is something that starts to set you apart. It starts to give you some things maybe that you get really excited about. And when you're thinking about these particular segments, it could be industry specific, such as healthcare or construction. So that is something to think about as far as verticals go. Or it might be something that you offer, such as exit strategies, mitigating risk, dealing with fraud potential, looking at tax credits for your clients. So those are some things that could be a specialty as well. And once you start to become aware of these things, now we're starting to narrow things down and get more selective about how you might be able to stand out. And to be able to take it even a little further is that maybe for you, you love working with startup tech companies who seek outside investors and are going from pre-revenue to revenue. So that is something to think about as far as really narrowing your focus. Another thing might be that you enjoy working with business owners who are getting ready for retirement and they need they need an exit strategy in order to increase the value of their business, because that's going to help to fund their retirement. So once again, you want to think about, what is it that you love to do? What are the strengths? Do you have some specialized knowledge? And what is it that you offer that actually goes beyond the basics of compliance, accounting, and tax work? So once again, that starts to have you think about a niche and where you stand out. Then the next thing you want to look at is packaging. What are some of the fundamentals? And once you've identified maybe that vertical or what you do for clients that they absolutely love, now it's time to get creative with your packaging and your pricing. So this is where it can be a little messy. It's not necessarily a paint by numbers, step-by-step piece, but it's more about really creating something that is going to take services and bundle them together. So no longer need all those a la carte services. You're going to create bundles, and that you want to pair the compliance side of what you do with the consulting or the solution that you offer. So once again, you want to think about it this way. It's a perfect pairing, compliance with the solution that you offer. And that is really the essence of how to start to create high value premium packages. And you don't want to just fill it with fluff. You basically want to put in the essentials based upon who you're working with and what solution you're offering them. And as you do this, then you realize that clients now that are coming to you are going to be investing in that outcome, that solution that you offer, not the workload done to achieve that solution. So that's a little bit of a mindset shift also, is clients are investing now in a solution because everything's bundled together in a package. They're not investing in the workload required to achieve that solution. So it has a much higher perceived value for clients. And by doing this, once again, you're moving away from those a la carte services. So it's a very, very contained scope. And it is the perfect time to transition from time-based fees, whether it's an hourly rate or a fixed fee, over to value pricing, where you're pricing these packages based on the value of the outcome to your client and the results you are able to deliver, as opposed to how much time it's going to cost to be able to deliver those services. And one of the things that's really wonderful about this pairing of packages and value pricing, it creates transparency. Clients now know the exact scope of services and the investment required for those services. So the next thing, now that we've talked about starting to think about your niche, the packages, is who is going to go ahead and invest in that? And these are more things for you to start to think about so that it begins to narrow things down. Who is your market? Who do you want to appeal to? And to think about, once again, is it a specific industry? Is it maybe a particular type of business? Is that particular client going to be local and regional, or are they going to be virtual? And with some firms, what I've seen is that their clients are regional, but they tend to be geography free and able to travel because of the fact that the business is set up as a virtual business anyway, even though all the clients are in a specific region. So this is something where you get to design that firm that works for you and really supports your lifestyle. And once again, so we want to know who you are going to work with. And the other thing is, think about, where do you geek out? What is it that you love doing and that appeals to clients? And that is something you want to think about as you're starting to look at your marketing. And as you begin to look at things from this lens, which is a little bit of a stepping into your client's shoes as opposed to looking things from your perspective, it just opens up the possibilities. They expand so much more than when you're just thinking about doing everything for everybody. So it's something that gives you deep expert knowledge. It's very client attractive. It lets you be able to appeal to a certain type of client who wants a solution as opposed to just getting everything and paying low fees for it. So the bottom line is that if you're ready to expand your services beyond the traditional compliance work, you want to be seen as a partner who's invested in your client's success, then this is the direction you want to move in. And the other thing is that niche services, they go ahead and they leverage your expertise. Clients are coming to you because you have deep knowledge about something specific or about what's going on in their particular industry. As a result, this increases your perceived value, and now your firm stands out from the competition and you can charge premium prices. So I want to say, set some time aside, get out an Excel spreadsheet, and just start to do a brain dump so that you can build a firm that focuses on your strengths. You can start to create packages that are solution focused, and be ready to go into something where you're the person that has that deep specialized knowledge. Once again, this is a strategy that allows you to continue growing your firm. You can scale without the burnout. And if this interests you and you want to be able to get more information about it, you're ready to go in this direction, you've been thinking about a niche and packaging your services for a while, then join me on April 10th at 4 p.m. Eastern, 1 o'clock Pacific, where I'm doing a complimentary masterclass called Earn More by Packaging Accounting Services. And you can get all the details at businesssuccesssolution.com/engage. So once again, if you're ready to niche your firm and you want to start packaging your services, join me for the masterclass at businesssuccesssolution.com/engage for all the details. Let me know what you took away from this, what resonated with you, what maybe affirmed something that you're already doing. And let's go ahead and raise the bar as far as the clients that you are attracting into your firm and the level of services that you deliver. Lauren Fogelman, showing accounting firm owners how to double their income, working half the time.